Good evening, everybody. Welcome to a webinar. We have been trying to take webinars on a regular time, but because of some reasons, it gets delayed for the reasons best known to the nature. Now, I would like to request somebody to confirm by unmuting that am I audible loud and clear, or I need to work on my this thing?
You are clear, sir. No,
okay,
sir, absolutely clear, sir.
Okay, now I will be, I have switched on all the fans in my rooms. So just I'm trying to do it for you. Now just try to remember that this is a free education platform and I do not, or any of the mentors do not offer any kind of paid courses. I have been recently seeing in all the groups that few people are asking, you join us, you ping me, you do it. Trust me, there are the number of people have been made now admins. Few of them have been shown, have been asked to leave the group or they have been removed. So rest be assured, it's a contributory free education platform. I try my level best to make all the fellow traders profitable. I may sound harsh sometimes, but to maintain the decorum, I have to do it. I stopped somebody from putting something in the Telegram group. He started putting up in the WhatsApp group. So it's up to you all whether you want to follow it. I don't intend to change anybody investment styles or the trading styles. It's your freedom. You are going to enjoy the profit, so you have to bear with the losses also. These all presentations are basically only for the education purposes. None of us or whosoever is presenting in this Let's Learn group or the ATG group are SEBI registered. So the guarantee of the results even is not given by the SEBI registered. So we are non-SEBI registered. So we don't even do it anything. We don't give you any kind of assurances. We are only sharing an experience or a strategy based on whatever is available to us. Please understand the concept. Understanding the concept is more important. If you understand it, you can fine tune it and you can execute it in a better form. Initially, we all recommend that you do a lot of paper testing or back testing, whatever way you want to do it. Market is nobody can predict where the next cycle, candle is going to form. Trust me, if anybody says you, he's making a real good fool out of you. It's only we work on probabilities. The probability is this is going to go to this place or this is going to go this places. That is why there is so many strategies. Everybody will say 100%. If he was 100%, then whole of World Bank money would have been in his account. So don't fall for a trap. The higher the return somebody is going to assure you, the bigger fool he's going to make out of you. So please don't fall into any traps. That's why I have just started a small thing. There were many people who joined us in this endeavor and they got out of the van because of their personal reasons and their better understanding. But I'm still sticking on to what I'm doing right now. Now you can see a simple chart of any stock on a trading view. Now, what is our basic aim when we are doing intraday trading? It is not going to be a very big webinar, so just stick to it and it's going to be very simple. Intraday trading is you play for thrill. Let's be honest, we all play for thrill. We get a thrill. Otherwise, the best money is always in the swing trading. This is a thrill which is just like a Formula 1 racing. And men are driven more by thrill than by anything else. So they may end up burning themselves out, but they will not leave the word thrill in their life. वो कहते हैं ना किक होनी चाहिए लाइफ में. और सलमान खान का बड़ा अच्छा डायलॉग है. जिंदगी में किक है तभी कोई फायदा है. Now, why in intraday accounts get blown off? You must know it. The main reason is we gain less and we lose more. We will take 10 trades, 8 will hit our stop loss, 2 will give us the full maximum run for the money. And what will happen at the end of the day? Your MTM will be 1,000 or 2,000 rupees, which will go to a brokerage accounts firm only. You are only paying the brokerage. So it is why the accounts get blown off. For many months together, I have been telling everybody I play with minimal stop losses. If I have to give money to the market, it will be just not more than, let's say my stop losses are somewhere about 7 to 10 rupees. When I'm trading stock worth more than 5,000. So even if I buy 100 shares of it for an intraday, I will maximum lose 700 rupees or maximum 1,000 rupees. But if it moves 20, 30 rupees, I'm going to get good amount of money. I don't know where the next candle is going to form. If I'm going to say you, then I'm just trying to make a fool out of you. So it's only the levels, which if it goes in your direction, your strategy works. If it doesn't go against you, so it doesn't work. So it's all the game of probabilities. You should know how to play the game. आपको सामने वाला बॉलर कैसे बॉल डालेगा, आपको ये सिर्फ एक गैस होता है कि उसने आपको बॉल यहां से छोड़ी, यहां टिप पड़ेगी, यहां पे ऐसे मूव करेगी, तो आई एम गोइंग टू हिट इट. उतनी ही पावर में इट कैन गो फॉर ए 6, उतने ही में इट कैन गो फॉर ए स्क्वायर एंड योर कॉट, उतने में ही कैच जाएगा और ड्रॉप भी हो सकता है. वी डोंट नो. तो किसी को कुछ नहीं पता है. सो इट्स ऑल गेम्स ऑफ प्रोबेबिलिटी और किस्मत की बहुत बड़ी बात है. Now let me remove everything. Till now, any issues with anybody? Anything in my anything which is not clear to anybody? Okay. Now I presume everybody is okay with whatever is doing this. So I'm removing all the lines. So I will take up Ultratech only because this is my favorite stock. I love to play only in Ultratech. It's one stock which everybody I like the most. You can see I have already drawn the levels. So I did pick up Ultratech here. This is based on something else. On this 6305 and 6310. 5 रुपए के स्टॉप लॉस पे. चलो मैंने तो इसको स्टॉप लॉस नहीं लगा, मैंने तो इसको होल्डिंग के लिए ले लिया था, पर मैंने इस लेवल पे इसको पकड़ा था based on something which we have already discussed previously. I'm not going to go into those things again. So just try to get it that if we had gone on to whatever the strategy we had discussed previously, drop base, drop rally, आप अपना लेवल्स देखो कहां से आपको कितना रिटर्न मिलता है. छोटी छोटी कैंडल्स ढूंढो 4-5, वहां से भी आपको बहुत अच्छा रिटर्न मिल जाता है. These are the ways I normally pick up the trade. मेरा different ways है, but today I'm going to discuss something on you with you all. Is I propose that you must try this thing. This is only for this presentation is purely for the educational purpose. So you must try to understand the concept now. We are going to use 2 indicators. And trust me, this is the first strategy, and second strategy is going to be based on a book, which I am going to share with you because that has come not in a copyright way. So I will share in one of the groups and then you can circulate among yourselves. So we are going to use 2 indicators. One is moving average and parabolic SAR. Except for moving average, we are not going to discuss anything else. What settings are, what comes as default, we are going to use that. So we are going to use our first indicator, which is known as moving average. So this is the indicator setting. So whatever comes as a default one in the moving average one here, simple moving average, we will go and put it change the settings to only 50. And style is, we'll change the color to green. Okay? It's simple. So we changed moving average, simple, period is 50. यहां देखो सर, यहां देखो. If anybody has seen SMA 21 lecture, what does it says? Retouch, close above it, नीचे वाले प्रीवियस कैंडल के नीचे स्टॉप लॉस लगाओ और छोड़ दो ट्रेड को. क्या स्टॉप लॉस है आपका? नॉलेज से इस कैंडल के नीचे ही लगा लो. 6504, 6510, 6 रुपए का स्टॉप लॉस. चलो आप ये नहीं लगाते, आपको डर लगता है. 6500, आप घुसे कहां पे हो? आप 6510, 10 रुपए का स्टॉप लॉस. And then you see the reward going. So this is how your moving average will help you to understand and enter it. 6310, 6305. गोल घूमा, टच किया, उसके ऊपर उसने एक ग्रीन कैंडल अलग से बनाई. क्लोज करने के बाद I took the trade. I saw it actually here only. I didn't pick it up here. मैंने यहां देखा था. So मैंने आपको लॉजिक पहले ही बता दिया था कि मैंने यहां एंट्री ली थी. एंड गोइंग इट अप. अब आप ये भी तो कह सकते हो कि हाँ सर ये देखो नीचे रेड आया तो ये नीचे जाना चाहिए. So why we are using parabolic SAR? So any issue still now anybody has? अब आपका ये देखो, now let's say ये कैंडल है आपकी अल्ट्राटेक में. छोटी कैंडल ढूंढो, ये कितनी है? 6648, 6643. आप 1 रुपए और दे दो. क्या हुआ? 6,64,000 के वर्थ ट्रेड के पीछे आपने सिर्फ 600 रुपए दिए. टेक्निकली व्हाट वी आर टॉट, 1% का स्टॉप लॉस होगा, मतलब 60 रुपीज का. वहां से हमारी क्वांटिटी भी कम होगी और वो भी कम होगी. I do in limited number of the shares, and when it gives me a bumper return. I only see these stocks. I don't see anything else. ये आपके सामने बजाज फाइनेंस है. Now you see how Bajaj Finance and Ultratech. I am not proponent of any company, but I like it. So you see it. आपके ऊपर क्लोज है 7025. कहां बंद हो रहा है आपको? सर रिटर्न्स इसमें सबसे ज्यादा अच्छी. Now why we want to put anything else into it when we have such a good strategies? Have you ever understood why the candles are colored green and red? कभी आपने ये सोचा कि कैंडल्स को ग्रीन एंड रेड कलर क्यों दिया जाता है? ये इतना कलरफुल क्यों होता है? व्हाई दिस इज सो कलरफुल ऑलवेज? कभी कैसीनो में जाओ या आप कभी वीडियो गेम खेलने जाते हो, वहां जाते सर मन करने लग जाता कि और खेलो. इट्स एक्चुअली द मल्टी कलर्ड व्हिच brings a lot of chemical reaction in our brain. It attracts us to do more and more things. वो जब more and more करने के लिए करते हैं ना, तो then we do over. अब हम बहुत ज्यादा करते हैं. So we add one more filter to it. ये है parabolic buy and sell by. I will just buy. Just pardon if I write something wrong. Spelling गलत हो गया, but I just picked it up like this. This is one indicator which we use with moving average 50. अब इसने हमें कितना फिल्टर करके देना, अब आप ये देखो, जहां पे ग्रीन दिखेगा वहीं पे हमने बाय में घुसना है. वी आर नॉट एंटरिंग बाय आउट हियर. नो, इट हैज गॉन अप, इट इज नॉट ग्रीन. वी आर एंटरिंग हियर, दिस पॉइंट. लालची नहीं बनना. 1:3 के रेशियोज के लिए हम खेलेंगे बस गेम. हमने चाहे वो हमारी अगली कैंडल में पूरा हो जाए, कुछ नहीं. 0.16 और 0.5 इज आवर टारगेट. छोटा खेलो, खत्म करो. अब आप इसको जरा ध्यान से देखो. और एक ऐसी आएगी आपकी बारी जहां पे ये आपका रिटर्न तो सेम डे तो हो ही जाना था, नेक्स्ट डे कहां तक जा रहा है. So try to, this is a very simple way of taking a simple colored based strategy. You have green, it's above the green, the candle has opened and closed above the green line, take the trade. Now हम sell की तरफ देखते हैं इसको, ये sell में क्या करते हैं. You had a candle closing below it. यहां पे भी तो क्लोज हो रही है ना. अब आप इसको इस टारगेट के लिए तो nobody knows कि वो यहां से यहां तक जाएगी. If anybody knows it, then he is God. I am not. So यहाँ पे जैसी आपकी बंद हुई है रेड कैंडल, आप अपना ट्रेड लो 1:3 के लिए. यहाँ खत्म है, आप बाहर हो गए. You again take a trade here, let it go down. Once it has gone up, wait for it to close below it. Again 1:3 trade. But आपकी ऊपर अभी ग्रीन नहीं बनी है. So don't try to take a trade. Don't try to be a hero. क्योंकि ऐसा भी दिन आएगा, ये आपकी कैंडल बनी है, घूमेगी, आपका स्टॉप लॉस हिट होगा. बट दे तो मार्केट को कम रहे हो ना. यू आर गिविंग लेस टू द मार्केट. Try to do it on the small candle so that if it goes in your direction, you get good amount of money. Pick up any 1 or 2 stocks. Don't try to trade in 20 stocks because you will 101% going to hit your stop losses. You will burn your accounts. This is what I have learned over a period of time. I have only decided that I will be picking up few shares. I don't see beyond it. So we had a common list. My favorite was 259. So Gautam ji, मैं और Pavan ji, we have a same software. So this was my 259 list, which had only 7 stocks. Gautam ji ने उसमें सारे डाल दिए. So I made a new list for myself, which only has 5 or 6 stocks. So he doesn't add now in this. I've asked him not to add into it. Anything more than this corrupts me. So I don't do it. I don't even look at it. So I will only see it if it gives me an entry. If it gives me an entry, I will take it. If it doesn't give it, I am not bothered about it. So the buy and the sell rules are very simple. It should be all green. this green, you take a trade. And the candle should be small. It should not be a big candle. I will not take a trade here because it's a red candle. Once it turns green, it's too far away from moving average. So this line acts like a magnet. It will pull it back. So I will let it come back here. It came here somewhere. 1:3 trade, finished, over and out. I'm not bothered. I'm here to make money, not lose money. Now you see it here. You took it here even. Then also it turned back. So moving averages can be deceptive always. So you should know how you have to take a trade. Now this is a too big candle for taking a trade because this will almost 6865, almost 50 rupees candle. There's no point taking trade at this candle because this is too big stop loss. Now you see here again 6972, 10 rupees stop loss, and then you keep on playing. If it goes in your direction, you're going to make a huge amount of money. But this green is coming below, but it is not giving you an indication. And this candle is big. So wait for your time to come. So once the time comes, hit it. And your stop loss should never be more than 5 to 10 rupees in such a big stock. Because if you are trying to play for whole day, So you should only play once or twice. If it hits your stop loss, your total money which is burnt out is not more than 1,000 or maybe 1,500 rupees. But if it goes in your way, maybe 10 rupees, so 30 rupees should be your target. So even if you have taken 2 trades and one gets hit and one is full, you have gone it, you are still pocketing 2,000 rupees. And shares like Bajaj Finance and Ultratech, they move like they're really crazy stocks to move. Now, why will you take a trade here? You will not take a trade here. You will not take a trade here. You will wait for the trades to come. If it doesn't come, don't take a trade. There are other stocks to see it. So have 4, 5. Now you see here, this was a red candle closing below. Then you take a trade. Wait for a, look for a small candles. Now see here, just see here. What is this candle? Small candle above this. You can keep it this thing as a slight bending of the roots and you can still play it. See here.
How to find the stock, sir?
Sir, I don't find stocks. I have only these 5 stocks to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 only with it.
Okay.
I don't look at any other stock. In fact, recently, day before yesterday, me and Pavan sir had a discussion and whatever stocks because of Ukraine war was in loss, I sold off almost all the kachra and bought big amount of huge stocks like CAM, CDSL, all top shots, DMart, HCL Tech. Then I bought, you can say, I bought Venky's, Metropolis, Path Lab, Tata Motors, Ultratech Cement, Maruti, all Indigo, all big shots I bought. But all big shots. So this is how, if you only keep less number of stocks, you will get multiple entries. One stock will keep on giving you whole day and entry. I do agree moving average is a lagging indicator, so you need to be little vigilant when you are doing it. So your entry may be little after the little late because of the closing. You can use an offset of 1 or 2 so that it gives you like a little better entry. Otherwise,
you use Nifty and Bank Nifty also in this, huh?
Sir, Bank Nifty and Nifty have stopped trading any naked things. I'm being very honest.
But here there are the 2 stocks you included, no? Bank Nifty and Nifty.
Sir, okay, now let me see. Anybody had bought a put today in Bank Nifty? Anybody who bought a put in Bank Nifty? Nobody, no? That's a correct decision. I will show you what happened in Bank Nifty today. Please don't go by the lines. There are too many lines. Somebody like me who does a lot of options, this was a place when I threw another calendar. Whole day I was throwing calendars and calendars. So I have total of 10 or 12 calendars for tomorrow's expiry already placed. So I'm not bothered because my break even is somewhere here. My upper limit is somewhere over 36,800. So this whole area is my green area for me. So I use these all things to make a lot of calendars. I've stopped doing naked this thing. I don't get time. Actually, you need to sit in front of the screen. And for doing naked, I will never use any indicator. For naked is my rules are very simple. Let's put it. My rules are very simple when I'm doing a naked call and a sell. I don't go by all these things. So if this is the day, I will be waiting till 10, 10:30, how the market is going to behave. It may be my day, it may be not my day. So I will be just waiting till 10:30. This is not the time when the market has come. Now I don't know what is going to happen. So my range is these three candles have formed in this range. This is how I do naked option buying or buying. I don't do sell when I'm doing it. I'm very busy these days, so I don't get time to do all these things. Just start it. So it may come in my way. Okay, now stop. This is the candle where I'm going to enter naked. It has broken this range. So a candle close above it, I enter it here. This is closed above it, so I will enter here. Now I don't know where I'm going to go, whether I'm going to put up going to hit my stop loss or anything else. My stop loss is here. So I will keep a target of 1:2. So 0.6, I don't know whether it's going to hit, maybe stop loss hit over there, kuch nahi hota, I don't know. So I'm not going to be very lalchi here. Hit over stop loss. Yeah. Okay, now wait. Here. Now check what happened here before it hit your stop loss. It gave you an ample indication that it is consolidating, second base at form, which was an indication to get out of the strategy and to buy a put. So even if I wouldn't have made much money here, I had a second opportunity to make money. Now you start seeing here what is happening here. These two candles are going to show me what's going to. I will wait for the next candle to form. It has gone down. It's going down. There's no three candles which are forming. Okay, now stop. This is one area where I'm again getting three candles which are forming. So I will bring down my lines somewhere here, the high of this and low of this. So I need a candle to close below it or above it. I don't know where the market is going to go, where the big players are going to take it down or up. So when you have time, then only you can do it. You cannot set it. So there is no candle which is closing. Okay, now stop. The candles are closed below it. So we need to buy a put. We don't know whether it's going to come up or we have no idea about it. So it hit our stop loss. But it gave you an entry. This was the day when the option buyers were literally massacred. That's why everybody is saying it's getting massacred. Your stop losses are bound to get hit in these things. You again take an entry. It again goes up, down, again hit. You see how they are killing everybody here. But if you stick on to the simple rules, hit. The stop loss got hit here. Once it gets hit, I stop here. Now I'm waiting for a breakdown of these three candles to come. Now what happened? They took it up. This is next day, sorry. So the day ended here. So we will again wait till 10 o'clock, how it goes away. How it goes. I'm not doing anything till 10 o'clock. I'm just waiting till 10 o'clock. What is going to happen? Okay, now I will remove all the blinds.
कमरे का एसी बंद कर सकते हैं.
Now you see you had again three candles forming. So there's something very condensed happening in Bank Nifty here. Somebody who's very apprehensive can short and can go and do an option selling. Or easiest way is do a calendar. Do a calendar. If you are thinking market is going to die, short a call, buy a next week call. So even if it goes away, so it gets balanced out. So you at the end of the day, unless there is a too big movement, it will always end up giving you some money also. So this is how I keep on doing whole day. Whenever I'm doing option buying. So these days I'm too busy, so I'm not doing anything. So I'm just sitting and watching only the market. So it's getting only massacred. This whole day, 2 days, it was range bound, lot of money coming through theta decay to me. So nobody can say that from these three candles, it will reverse or it will go down or go up. Nobody knows it. If anybody can say it, then he's God, I can say it. So I only play by very simple rules. So if the rules are in my favor, fine. If they are not in my favor, I accept the loss and just go back home and sleep. That is part and parcel of the game. So you pick up last 3-4 candles and just mark high and low. If it goes down, get into the buying a put. If it goes up, buy a call. Simple way or another way of doing it. Now you can say it got all hit. Now these 3 candles also gave you a big return. So nobody knows which 3 candles are going to give you a return. You have to take all the candles. अब इसको देखते कहाँ गया. अभी किसी एक 3 के बाद तो बहुत ही बड़ा था. ऊपर से नीचे मारा. ये जिस दिन मैसेकर हुआ था, इस दिन तो बड़ा ज्यादा हुआ. ये देखो अब यहाँ से ऊपर भाग गई. Calendar spread is nothing. Calendar spread is very simple. Is you sell current week expiry option and you hedge it with next week option buy. The very simple way of doing it. Option you can do it. It protects you from very big losses. Let me try to show you on Option. So you're like say for tomorrow, if you want to do this, Bank Nifty future price is somewhere around whatever, and you're thinking that the market is going to go up. Market is going to go up. So that means selling put is going to give you more benefit. Sell the put of present week and of the same strike price, go and buy a put of next week. Margin required is 23,940 rupees. For making a kind of this strategy, you should know how to play with it. You should know how to play with it. If not, then the losses are going to be real big. एक बार ये इस जोन में घुस गया ना, आप निकाल नहीं सकते इसको. इसको निकालने के लिए आर्ट चाहिए होती है. आपको ये जोन इतना बड़ा बनाना आना चाहिए, क्योंकि इसकी रेंज कितनी है? 385 to 624, 300 पॉइंट की रेंज है आपकी मैक्सिमम. तो ये डिफरेंट चीज है, ये बाद में देखिए. नाउ इसी you can make your whole of the strategy like this is, because किसी एक 3 कैंडल के बाद आपको एक बड़ी बाय मिलनी. आप कहीं पे एक जगह पे तो आप बड़ी बाय आपको आएगी ही आएगी, जैसे मर्जी आप कर लो, ये आती ही आती है. अब बैंक निफ्टी एकदम साइलेंट मूव पे आ गई. नोबडी नोज अब कल क्या होना है. कल फाइनेंशियल ईयर एंडिंग है. देयर आर गुड न्यूज आल्सो. लोगों को प्रॉफिट बुकिंग भी है कल. किताबों को स्क्वायर ऑफ करने का और टैक्स बचाने का कल लास्ट डे है. तो कल हम प्रॉफिट बुकिंग भी दे सकते हैं, पर यूक्रेन और रशिया के वॉर में कोई अच्छी बात आ रही है तो वहां से भी हमें मार्केट बढ़ भी सकती है. तो इट इज गोइंग टू बी एनीथिंग एनीबॉडी कैन एक्सपेक्ट. तो इट्स कल गेम खेलने का मजा आएगा. कल गेम खेलने का बहुत मजा आएगा. कल स्टार्डल्स का दिन है. कल कौन 2 बजे से लेके 3:30 बजे के स्टार्डल में कितना पैसा बना सकता है, कल गेम उसमें आना है. बहुत ज्यादा बड़ा गेम. टुमारो इज डे फॉर मी टू प्ले इन स्टार्डल्स. ये तो मैंने कल सोचा. So I'm making a straddle which plays only between 310 to 325 for 15 minutes on expiry day on all days. And it will take 3 positions it will take. I'm making that strategy. So maximum it will take 3 positions and maximum loss which is allowed is 1,000 rupees. So if I am able successful, then I will share it with all of you. So now next is what we are going to see is what a textbook says to us.
What is that last stop? INDK?
Indigo. I do Indigo a lot. I love Indigo a lot. This is Indigo. सर इंडिगो में तो मूवमेंट ही बड़ी अच्छी है ना. ये तो पूरा रनवे पे दौड़ता है, शेयर आपको दिखाता है दौड़ते हुए. ये जब ऐसा बना रहा होता है ना, तो याद रखना दोनों तरफ एक बड़ी मूवमेंट देता है. ये इसको तो देखने का मजा आता है. ये और जुबिलेंट फूड. अब जुबिलेंट फूड्स में वो दम नहीं रहा है. जुबिलेंट फूड्स आपको बेवकूफ बनाता है बहुत ज्यादा. ये अब अपने बड़े अच्छे सपोर्ट लेवल पे आया हुआ है जुबिलेंट फूड सिस्टम. ये देखो, ये जब भी ये दोनों स्टॉक्स कहीं बेस बनाते हैं, उस पर बहुत अच्छा दौड़ते हैं. सो इनको तो बेस पे पकड़ने का ही मजा बहुत अच्छा आता है. तो ये तो ड्रॉप बेस ड्रॉप रैली के लिए सबसे अच्छा. अब देखो ये जुबिलेंट फूड्स अभी इतना अच्छा बेस बना रहा है. आपका स्टॉप लॉस क्या है स्टॉक में? ना आपका ये स्टॉप लॉस है. अगर आप प्राइस एक्शन के या किसी भी फॉर्म के ऊपर देखें, दिस इज योर स्टॉप लॉस. इसके ऊपर स्टॉक गया नहीं तो आप इसको चुपचाप छोटा सा स्टॉप लॉस 10 रुपए का लगा छोड़ के चले जाओ. मेरे लिए तो ये बहुत बड़ा स्टॉप लॉस है. आई डोंट पुट सच अ बिग स्टॉप लॉस. मैं तो ये छोटी सी कैंडल के ऊपर खेलूंगा. इसको ड्राइंग्स को हटा के देखते पहले ये कहाँ जाते हैं. नीचे है तो पहली बात मैं बाय सोच ही नहीं रहा. So I will only look for a selling opportunity. So मेरा तो सेलिंग इसमें अभी तो है कोई बन ही नहीं रहा पैटर्न. अल्ट्राटेक में भी नहीं बन रहा. अल्ट्राटेक में बाय अभी तक ग्रीन नहीं हो गया, रेड नहीं हो गया. There is a moving average आ गया. अल्ट्राटेक में आपका कल सेल का है ट्रेड 337 10 रुपए का स्टॉप लॉस है. 9 रुपए. इंडिगो में क्या है आपका? इंडिगो नीचे अभी ऊपर आने तो फिर देखेंगे इसको क्या करना है. इसको अभी ऊपर आएगा फिर देखेंगे. कुछ नहीं करना. So next thing is, this is going to be a purely theoretical thing. This is a parabolic SAR plus moving average trading strategy which is there on internet. This is a proven. I may speak anything else now, but this is a strategy which is there on book on this thing. It is on tradingstrategyguides.com, so it is available on net for everybody. Now, what does it do it? Now, if we put up we will just try to understand it first. We will have 2 moving averages and a default parabolic SAR, which is there in trading view. We are not going to have anything else apart from that. So let's we'll just see everything one by one. वो कहते हैं ना डॉट्स देख के तो सर हम डॉट्स ही देख के ट्रेड कर लेते हैं तो क्या फर्क पड़ता है ना. आप डॉट देख के कर रहे हो, बाय है सेल है, तो इसमें स्टॉप लॉसेस बहुत हिट होते हैं. आप कर सकते हो वो तो किसी भी इंडिकेटर को पकड़ोगे आप. इसको अगर ऊपर डॉट आ गई आप सेल कर दो, बड़ी मूव मिल गई तो आपकी तरफ की. बट ये भी तो एक मूव है ना, ये भी तो एक मूव है. So we don't know which move is going to do. If you are very confident on any indicator, start doing it. I request everybody to please keep themselves on mute mode. It's sometimes hurting to the ears. Okay, the kids crying to all these things. Now, if you see, this is a default parabolic SAR. Whichever is available in TradingView, this is there. Parabolic above the SAR signifies a down trend. This is a book which is saying this, not me saying. Parabolic SAR below the candles, it signifies an uptrend. But does it always act that way? It doesn't happen like this. It is all game of probabilities. So now we try to put up two filters into whether we are going to take a trade or not. So we will take a trade. So we will move the moving average to 20. You need to try it. See, everything doesn't work like this. So this is your one moving average which comes. So first is, it should be above 20 moving average, a green candle and a parabolic SAR below it. So best way to trail your stop losses, follow this white dot. If it gets hit, bye bye Tata from the trade. So आप यहाँ से भी ले सकते हो. आप यहाँ एंटर किए 20 SMA वाला आ गया फंडा. आप यहाँ से लेके ये आपका स्टॉप लॉस है. आप इस स्टॉप लॉस को मत करते जाओ फॉलो. आप इसको घुमाते जाओ घुमाते जाओ घुमाते जाओ, आप यहाँ पहुंचो. इसी तरह जब 20 SMA के नीचे आपकी कैंडल है, आप इसको करो और इसको फॉलो करते जाओ, तो आपका स्टॉप लॉस यहाँ है. अब आपकी ये कैंडल ऊपर बंद होगी, 20 SMA ऊपर बंद होगी. आप इसको फॉलो करो, करते करते आपका स्टॉप लॉस इधर होगा. तो कभी कभी आपके बड़े स्टॉप लॉस सेट होंगे, कभी कभी छोटे होंगे. अब आपकी कैंडल इसके नीचे ये क्लोज होगी, सो आपका ये स्टॉप लॉस हो गया. अब आप वेट करो, आपका स्टॉप लॉस यहाँ जाके हिट हो जाता. एक्चुअली हिट नहीं होता, आपका डॉट नीचे आ जाती तो आप एग्जिट कर जाते, तो आप यू एग्जिट समवेयर है, फिर भी बड़ा नहीं है. बट देन यू वेट फॉर ए कैंडल टू क्लोज अबव इट एंड देन यू फॉलो इट. जब इसके ऊपर डॉट आ जाएगी तो करो. बट दिस बुक सेज you add another thing to it. You add moving averages to it and you use a crossover. 40 moving length moving average and a 20. So we put the second one as 40. उन्होंने कलर उल्टा रखा है, so we change the color according to that. They say 40 should be green and 20 should be red. Okay, so remember 20 is green, 20 is red and green is 40 SM and parabolic SAR is default setting. This is a default setting. Rules for short trades when you are going to do short trading into the stock is: apply all indicators to the charters. Only these three indicators if you are following the strategy. This is given on the internet for you. You can use on any time frame you want to use it. You can use it on a shorter time frame. You want to use a bigger time frame. The bigger the time frame, the lesser pitfalls you are going to have. The shorter the time frame, the more problem you are going to have. Now they have used it on 30 minutes time frame. Parabolic SAR, moving average 40, moving average 20. You are able to see the screen or not? Wait. Okay, you are not able to see the.
Yes.
No. You are not able to see this part, no book. You are not able to see the book. So the book says is, I'm sorry you couldn't say it. So this is a book which is given it on the tradingstrategyguides.com. It says if the parabolic SAR is below the candles, it usually indicates upward trend. When it's above the candle, it indicates a downward trend, but that's not the rule. Sometimes the trends may be a simple retracements, and simple retracements need to be, you need to add your position, not to trade those retracements. So we are going to use three things which is given as per the book. Parabolic SAR, 40 moving average, which is in green in color, and 20 length simple moving average, which is red in color. So if we are trusting this strategy, we are going to do it. It is not my strategy. It is given it on the internet. So I will be sharing it with you. Now, rules for short trades. The rule is for short trades now, when we are going to do short selling. Rule number one is apply indicators to the chart. Don't try to mix with any other indicator. Again, repeating 20 moving average, 40 moving average, and a default parabolic SAR finding is. Rule number two is parabolic SAR dot must change to above the price candle. It should be above the candle. It should not be below the candle. One. See, here it is coming. It is above the candle. Let me get an note. This is what you should look for. Another element is, rule number three is, the crossover in the moving average should be there. You know, crossovers seldom, sometimes they are there to give you false signals, but these are part and parcel of using moving averages. You use faster, it will go give you more whipsaws. If you trust anything, then it has to be like this. Tusharji, it is third time you have unmuted. I feel it very, I think so you're a sensible man to not to do like this.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry.
I'm very sorry I took your name. I'm very sorry, but I have no other option because it was hitting my ears. Now there is a crossover. 20 moving average comes below the 40 moving average. This is a red. But you see the parabolic SAR is below it. So you will wait for the confirmation of the dot coming above the price candle. Parabolic SAR dot must be above the price candle and the moving averages cross to where 20 period moving averages below the 40 moving. This is the place you are going to take the trade. So you will wait for a downward movement, a retracement, and then if it gives you a confirmation, and then you take the trade. So this is how you enter the next price candle after the candles have closed. Now you enter it and you let the trade go down. You run the trade. Stop loss, it's up to your, this thing is, you can keep the parabolic SAR. I personally try to keep it only at the parabolic SAR. When it gets hit by a small, and then it goes down, it's my luck, because I'd like to put it as low as possible. You can, this is regarding for the currency, so it is 30 to 50 points pips away. You can just put it, and the exit rule is very simple, is when the moving averages cross each other is the point you exit. Usually you exit, you ride whole of this thing. Is the wider these channels become between the two moving average, the better is your ride. So once it starts narrowing it down, is a place where you will get self-exited. So this is the way you normally ride a big wave. Either stop loss or your this thing is hit. I will like you all to just spend 5 minutes on this chart. I will join you in 5 minutes, please. Okay, now this is what is if you are taking a short trade. Taking a buy trade is going to be exactly opposite of what we are going to do this. I will still say either your stop loss get hit or there is a crossover. That should be the exit way. Otherwise, then for the rules for the long entry is same. Apply the indicators to the chart. Don't try to mix it with anything else. The parabolic SAR dot must be below the price candle. Another element is there should be a crossover. Now this time 20 moving average should be above the 40 moving average. And the parabolic SAR should be below it. So you again put up a stop loss and only exit when there is a crossover which happens. So either it's your stop loss or your exit which happens. Other way you want to take it, make a good profit. That is how you are going to ride a very big trends. So one day it will be maybe a stop loss day, or maybe a couple of days, maybe little stop losses being hit. And the third or the fourth day, it's going to be a big day for you, where you're going to make real good money out of it. Now, this strategy is given onto the net, so I have no issues sharing with all of you. I personally, what I sometimes do is I put the parabolic SAR and just trail my stop losses according to it. So once it comes here and it gets hit, I'm not bothered, because I don't know after this candle, red candle, this could have gone up till here. I don't know, but it turned and hit my stop loss. Fine, forget it. You have made your money, or even if you have not made your money, you have given less to the market. So I tend to do it like this, because had I wait for a crossover somewhere here, it would have almost taken a lot of money out of me. But still, it will be a profitable trade for you. So if either you follow this way or you follow that way, it's your personal choices. It's a personal choice everybody has, because it may be hitting here, it may come and hit your stop loss here. So it's the way you want, you should take it, the trade is. I personally do this way. So you are free to choose your way of doing it. You can apply it on the charts, put up in the group, discuss with each other, because the problem is you all don't discuss with each other. So you jump from one strategy to another, second to third, third to fourth, fourth to fifth. So I have so many things, and this thing is, you can trade on anything else. I'm trying to make an algo on all this things. I'm trying to make an algo. So if I am able to make an algo, then this is strategy one. Can just put up on a single stock at 15 minutes and leave it for a whole of the day. Whenever it comes, maybe in an entry, maybe once or maximum twice a day. And you can just go and do it. So any questions by anybody? Or anything is not clear? So let's go and see it on TradingView, how it comes out to be. So this is the crossover candle. It has happened here. This is the next candle you take a trade. Your candle has closed above it. You have a parabolic SAR. The crossover has happened. Yes. And now you do it, or you would have exited somewhere around about here on this candle. 1990. Let's say 1990, and you would have entered at 1960, 30 rupees run. But had you followed the way I normally follow is parabolic SAR is, I would have exited somewhere here, 2004. So I have my own way, but it has a drawback also, because it would have thrown me out of trades many times earlier also. But once this channel is going fine, you can do whatever is mentioned in the book is. I have self-devised it, so I follow that rule. So I will enter somewhere around about here on this candle, according to the strategy. Keep this as my stop loss. Keep on trailing, and it would have got hit here, almost at my entry price itself. So I don't lose money, but I'm not taking a short trade because parabolic SAR is above. Crossover has not happened. So I will wait for another confirmation. So I get another confirmation here, but crossover is not there, not trading. So this is the place where I would have taken a short trade at this point. but I'm still into the trade. But on my parabolic SAR, my stop loss would have been hit by it. But I give less to the market. I don't know. It may come down like this drastically. No idea. So if it comes down, I make money. If it doesn't come down, fine. Doesn't make a difference to me. So I am playing on probability. So I will only pick up a single stock and I keep on playing whole day with it. On any strategy, I want to do it. I'm being very honest to you, all of you. I will just show you how many indicators templates I have made. So any day I want to do it on anything I want to do it. Now this is also there. Let me remove everything. No, the previous one was there. Previous one, this I have not put up either. Parabolic SAR moving averages, buy and alert. This is it. It is here. So this is something I keep on doing all day. So any questions, sir? Or we can just try to close the session then.
Sir, on the screen which you are showing the parabolic, that is the default setting.
Everything is default. So I will
Okay,
just
sir.
put up again. I will just parabolic technicals. This is a inbuilt script. Inbuilt parabolic SAR 1, and I change it to white because Pawan sir wants to use a black screen. So I don't use a black screen. I don't like black screens here. But since I share it, so you have to be always adjusting. Moving averages to 20. On the book, it is given red. So we will go into red. And 40 is they have put it as green. So we put 40 as green. It is simple. Now let's see what Bajaj Finance gets.
Sir, also the parabolic buy and sell alert one, no? The
That is for the previous strategy, sir. That is a
yes,
different
yes,
strategy.
sir, definitely, yeah.
Now your crossover in parabolic SAR happened on the very first candle today. Very first candle, there was you had a buy signal today, 7113. Your stop losses are going to be big when you're using this one, this strategy. Let's be honest. And you would have been thrown out of trade somewhere around here. If I go and buy this thing, otherwise you have been thrown somewhere here out. This is the crossover which happened. Almost at the same level. So try to do it either stop loss or your this thing is. Then don't look at it. You have to fix up the way you are going to take a trade when you are using parabolic SAR. Follow the dots. Even if somebody uses this, you enter here, it would have got hit here. So you are not losing much. You would have entered here. अब आपका ये stop loss था, it got hit here at the very next candle. So you're just playing with the candle length only. But you are not going to make anything money. ना आपका ये देखो crossover नीचे की तरफ है, ऊपर की तरफ हुआ है, कैंडल भी नीचे की तरफ है. अब जो मर्जी कर लो, आपका स्टॉप लॉस तो हिट हो ही गया होगा पैराबोलिक SAR से. ये तो इतनी बड़ी कैंडल आई लास्ट मिनट में. तो कुछ ना कुछ तो सर साइडवेज मार्केट में आपको हिट होगा. इट कैन नॉट बी ऑलवेज अ विन-विन सिचुएशन. It has to be, you have to lose on some part. Then only the others are going to make money. Actually, यहाँ पे big money makes a lot of money. And we all lose money. हम ये मूव लेने से डरते हैं और हम इस मूव में फंसते हैं. ये बात है बड़ा. So in which group should I share the PDF file? Just anybody can tell me. मैं एक ही ग्रुप में डाल देता हूँ. So I will put up in the Let's Learn group. मैं अभी WhatsApp पे डाल देता हूँ. बाद में भूलना दूँ. सौरभ हो क्लास में तुम?
सर लॉन्ग टर्म इन्वेस्टमेंट में डालेंगे?
सर मैं सब में डाल, मैं जितने में होते में डाल.
टेलीग्राम ग्रुप में भी डाल देंगे.
आपके पास व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप का लिंक नहीं है? आपके पास ऐसा कौन है? सर मैं सबसे पहले तो लिंक डाल रहा हूँ। ओके पटेल जी, ये आपको लिंक आ गया ग्रुप का। अब मैं यहीं पे कोशिश करता हूँ, अभी आपकी डाल देता हूँ डॉक्यूमेंट्स, डेस्कटॉप, स्टॉक मार्केट्स, सर जो किसी और ग्रुप में प्लीज मत ज्वाइन करो। आपको ना मैंने इसलिए ग्रुप्स बहुत कम कर दिए। So I keep on doing all this thing is I always find cryptocurrency में ना आराम से बैठ जाओ और सम BTC लगा के बैठ जाओ, सिंपल BTC। आपको सारा कुछ समझ आता है। मैं तो BTC पे बहुत खेलता हूँ। ये देखो ये क्रॉसओवर हुआ। अब आप पैराबोलिक सार को फॉलो कर रहे हो तो आपका ये स्टॉप लॉस सेट हो गया। अब आप बाय में नहीं बैठ रहे जब तक आपका रूल फॉलो नहीं होगा। अभी तक आप सेल में ही बैठे हो एज पर द रूल्स। आपकी अभी क्रॉसओवर नहीं हुआ है तो आप बैठे रहो ट्रेड में। आप देख लो, आप इसको इसको फॉलो करते जाओ आराम से। प्रैक्टिस करनी है तो क्रिप्टो में करो, फिर बैठ के आराम से प्रैक्टिस करो। आप यहाँ घुसे हो, ये क्रॉस ओवर, और आप आराम से बैठे इसको देखते जाओ। अब आपको बड़ी मूव क्या है ये आई डोंट नो, नेक्स्ट कैंडल हो सकता है इससे बड़ी यहाँ पे आई डोंट नो। मैं तो सिंपल फॉलो करता हूँ कि आपको अगर थोड़ा बहुत आ भी गया कोई बात नहीं। मैं तो पैराबोलिक सार में से यहाँ पे इसको रख लेना तो स्टॉप लॉस, ये मेरा स्टॉप लॉस लास्ट में हिट हो गया, मेरी किस्मत है। नहीं हिट हुआ, मेरी किस्मत। अगर ये नंबर चला जाता तो आपने मुझे कहना वाह कमल क्या स्ट्रैटेजी बताइए। बट अगर हिट हो जाता, मतलब छोटा हो जाता, तो पर मैंने लॉस तो नहीं बनाया कुछ। So you can do it either way you want to do it. I don't bend, I bend rules according to whatever I have learned as. So सर क्रूड में चलेगा, आप सब में चला लो। क्रूड में देखते चलता है करेंसी में। सर क्रॉसओवर है आपका भी, नीचे की तरफ नेगेटिव क्रॉसओवर हो गया आपका। अब इसको आज फॉलो करके देखो सर, ये पैराबोलिक सार है आपका, ये आपका 20 मूविंग एवरेज इज बिलो 40 मूविंग एवरेज। नाउ यू टेक ए शॉर्ट ट्रेड, लेट्स पुट अप एट, कल सुबह मैं इसका चार्ट डाल दूंगा, शॉर्ट पोजीशन, प्रॉफिट हम खुला छोड़ देते हैं। क्रॉसओवर होएगा या हमारा स्टॉप लॉस सेट रहेगा। बैठे रहो सर, इसको आप देखते रहो। अगर चल गया तो आपकी किस्मत है, नहीं चला तो क्योंकि आप अगर ये रूल फॉलो करोगे तो आपको ऐसे भी दिन मिलेंगे जब आप यहाँ एंटर करोगे। ये आपका एंट्री पॉइंट, क्रॉसओवर हुआ, पैराबोलिक सार नीचे है, अब आप यहाँ बैठ गए हो एंड यू आर जस्ट फॉलोइंग योर पैराबोलिक सार। तो आपके यहाँ पे कहीं पे हिट होना था, और आपका अगर आप क्रॉसओवर की वेट कर रहे हैं तो आपको यहाँ हिट। तो आइदर वे इट्स यू हैव टू ट्राई टू फॉलो इट व्हिचएवर वे यू वांट टू डू। मेरे अपने रूल्स हैं, मैं अपने अकॉर्डिंग करता हूँ। आप अपने अकॉर्डिंग इसको जरा थोड़ा सा फाइन ट्यून करना। ये तो आपके क्रूड में तो एकदम परफेक्ट सेटअप मिल गया पटेल जी। आई डोंट नो वेयर इट्स गोइंग टू। अगर कोई कहता है यहाँ जाएगा यहाँ जाएगा, रूल बेस करो इसको और कल सुबह बुक में डालो सबके लिए, ठीक है। एनीथिंग विच इज नॉट। पाटिल जी अब आप डालोगे ग्रुप में? आप आ गए हो मेरे ख्याल इसमें। पाटिल जी हैज जॉइंड हियर। So I think so Patil ji is one of these numbers. So Patil ji, I will wait for your this thing confirmation on oil. अब इसको US30 में देखें क्या चल रहा है। US30 तो अब नीचे की तरफ दिखा रहा है, क्रॉसओवर हो रहा है यहाँ पे। कल मार्केट में तैयारी रखो, कुछ नेगेटिव पता नहीं, आई डोंट नो, लेट्स नॉट प्रेडिक्ट। मेरे हिसाब से तो ये क्रॉसओवर हो रहा है नीचे। गोल्ड में क्या हो रहा है देखिए, सर गोल्ड ने तो बाय ही बड़ा अच्छा दिया। बाप रे बाप, ये था बाय, ये बाय हमारा चल रहा है, नीचे है 1923 पे दिया, अभी तक क्रॉसओवर नहीं हुआ हमारा। अभी तक तो $12 तो हमें वैसे ही मिल रहे हैं, 1200 बढ़ गया। पर मेरे जैसे बंदे की किस्मत खराब होनी थी, क्योंकि मैंने इसको फॉलो करते जाना था। मेरा स्टॉप लॉस यहीं कहीं पे है, ये मेरा लास्ट स्टॉप लॉस होना था, ये स्टॉप लॉस, ये स्टॉप लॉस, और ये इधर हट होगा, मतलब एक ही डॉलर मैंने बनाना था। माय सन इज पॉइंटिंग टुवर्ड्स मी कि पापा एयर फ्रायर में खाना रखा है, एंड वो उसको 15 मिनट हो गए, सो ही केम टू टेल मी। ठीक है सर, एनीथिंग मोर? अब I request all of you, I don't say that you adopt the strategies, but once something is discussed, please discuss in the group for the benefit of others also. The single-handedly हम में से कोई भी नहीं चला पाएगा। ठीक है? And should we call it off the day, or somebody wants to ask any question?
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Good night, sir.
Good night. So I presume
Thank you,
everybody
sir.
is
Good
clear.
night. Thank you.
Good night,
Good night.
everybody. See you for the next session, which we hope to have very soon. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Bye bye.